Hi class, this is your Professor Joseph Komrosky. Just wanted to go over some extra credit options with you. If you're taking my class in person, then you can see this on the syllabus, by the way, for any class I teach. If it's in person, you have 4 different options. I will only accept one. So you can clearly see that right here. Out of the 4 options, you have the Ranger Challenge, and that is to show up every single class, and you can never be late, not even by 1 minute. So on the first day of class, as long as you show up, it doesn't even matter if you're late. As long as you show up, you're still good. If you miss the first day of class, you're ineligible for the Ranger Challenge, no matter what. So after the first day of class, um, I announced that the second day of class, all the way to the final exam and including the final exam, you can never miss a class and you can never be late, not even by 1 minute. And you can't leave class early either. You can use the bathroom though whenever you want. So the way that challenge works is you just do that, you get a full extra credit. The way any of these extra credit works is this. You start off on this scale and then I bump you up 2 notches. So let's say you have a B minus and I bump you up 2 notches. It's a B plus, which is really just a B. So quite technically, if you have a B minus, it's not really worth it to do extra credit because you're still going to have a B. But let's say you have a B, um, and then I bump you up 2 notches. Well, that's an A minus, which on Mount SAC grading scale is an A. So depending on where you are, if you have a C or a C plus, you'll be, let's say you have a C plus, you'll be a B. If you have a C, you'll be a B minus, which is a B. So you'll figure out if you need extra credit or not. And then I usually offer it to where you have a couple days to do it, even after your final exam for the class is over. So you can decide to do it then. Well, let's say you're in my online class. Well, the Ranger Challenge, this doesn't count for you. You're ineligible only because we don't show up in person. Okay. So you have to choose between these other 3. And let's say you are in class, and you show up late or you miss a couple days of class or whatever, you're ineligible for the Ranger Challenge. And by the way, the reason I call it the Ranger Challenge is I used to be an Army Ranger in the military. It's a super hard job, therefore the challenge. The challenge is hard. But you don't have to do anything intellectual. You just show up and you get extra credit. So now let's say you want to do the HIPSTER Challenge. The HIPSTER Challenge is you have to watch 2 movies below out of the 4. You have to watch 2. For each movie, you have to fill out 2 pages. That proves to me that you've watched the movie and you've interacted with it. So if you watch 2 movies, that's 4 pages total. Each movie has 2 pages. For example, After the Dark, you can download this form right here, and then you fill it out, put your name on it, fill it out. It has to be at least 2 pages long. If it's not, I will not accept it. Then email it to me. That's just 1 extra credit. Then pick another movie for another extra credit. Fill out your form, email it to me. So 2 of these movies, okay? These are just movie trailers. They're not the actual movies. So if you want to do these, you have to figure out how to watch the movie by yourself. So let's say you don't want that challenge, but you want the Scholar Challenge. The Scholar Challenge is you have to read a book that I'll have in the library. It's 189 pages. It's a shorter book, or sorry, it's a small book, so it's a shorter read. It takes about 3 or 4 hours max. So if you checked out the book in the library, you could do this twice and then finish it on your second time. So the Scholar Challenge, the form there, real simple. Download it, fill it out. Put your name in here. You only put your name in there if you're swearing to me you read all 189 pages. If you only read 150, the challenge does not count. You have to read the entire book all the way through and swear to me that you've done it. And the second part, my favorite chapter is, whatever your favorite chapter is, tell me and why. Only a couple sentences. Could be real short. Once you email that to me, you're officially done with that challenge. You get the full extra credit. Okay. Um, there's another one called the Social Challenge. What it is a conference or a debate. You have to approve it, with me first. You can't just do anything you want. You have to approve it with me. It's possible that you can see a debate online or a conference online. Again, approve it with me. Fill out the form. The form is basically 2 pages long. Tell me what the main argument of the conference is, whether you agree with it or not. If it's a debate, you have to tell me the main argument on both sides, who you agree with and why, and then you're done. It has to be at least 2 pages long, okay? So any one of those you can choose. So either social or scholar or hipster or the ranger. Again, if you're online, you can't do the ranger challenge, so you can only do the hipster, scholar, or social, okay? So if you have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, this video should make it super clear. You have to download these forms and email them to me. Other than that, just let me know if you have any other questions, and thanks for hanging in.